At the moment, the world is looking at Russia-Ukraine crisis. And as a crypto enthusiast, one thing that stood out for me was the cryptocurrency angle in the war. Yes. How is crypto playing a huge role in the crisis? That is what we'll explore in our explainer. So let's begin with looking at Ukraine and cryptocurrency. So just days ahead of the war breaking out, Ukraine legalized cryptocurrency. 272 of its 450 members in the parliament voted in favor of the legislation just a week before the invasion began. While the Ukraine government did not say whether the move was linked to any military conflict threat, tensions had been high at the Russia-Ukraine border for months. After the Russian attacks, the official Twitter handle of the Ukrainian government sought donations from everyone, including those outside the country. The tweet said, "Stand with people of Ukraine," now accepting cryptocurrency donations, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT. The tweet also had two addresses of crypto wallets, one accepting Bitcoin only and the other receiving Ether and Tether. Now, guess who replied to this tweet? Polkadot founder Gavin Wood. He wrote, "If you post a dot address, I'll personally contribute $5 million. Well, he did. And then Ukraine's Vice Prime Minister and also Minister of Digital Transformation, Mikhailo Fedorov, thanked him with a tweet saying, "This will certainly contribute to the Ukrainian victory as well as support civil people. We will win, the best people with us." Now, according to Elliptic, which is a blockchain analytics company, the Ukrainian government and private aid groups have raised about $51 million. Hear that again, $51 million in crypto from more than 89,000 donations since the time invasion has started. And now let's end this segment with the latest, which is coming from Ukraine. That is, Ukraine is also accepting meme coins, that is Dogecoin. Fedorov said, "Now even meme can support our army and save lives from Russian invaders." So let me remind you, we're talking about cryptocurrency in the times of war. We've discussed Ukraine and cryptocurrency, and now let's talk about Russia and cryptocurrency. In January this year, Russia's central bank proposed a ban on cryptocurrencies on Russian territory, citing threats to financial stability, citizens' well-being, and its monetary policy sovereignty. But at the same time, the Russian government is developing its own central bank digital currency, which might be called digital ruble, that it hopes to use to trade directly with other countries which are willing to accept it without being dependent on the US dollar. Now, since the invasion, Russia has been hit with a number of economic sanctions. We've been hearing that in the news. And these sanctions are aimed at cutting the country off from the global financial system. We've seen how US has actually signed so many sanctions against Russia. Now, Ukraine fears that Russia will use crypto to evade these penalties. Now, Ukraine's Vice Prime Minister said, "I'm asking all major crypto exchanges to block addresses of Russian users. It's crucial to freeze not only the addresses linked to Russian and Belarusian politicians, but also to sabotage ordinary users." Now, here comes a twist. The boss of one of the world's biggest cryptocurrency exchanges, Binance, has ruled out restricting ordinary Russians from using the service. Its founder and chief executive, Changpeng Zhao, told BBC Radio 4's Today program that many normal Russians do not really agree with the war, so they kind of denied to do so, although Binance donated $10 million to Ukraine. So can Russia really evade sanctions using crypto is what we'll explore in our discussion with the guest. But just to wrap this explainer up, Russia-Ukraine war shines a spotlight on cryptocurrency for sure. But why has crypto come out as a strong tool in Ukraine-Russia war? There are three simple reasons. Number one, cryptocurrency can't be frozen. Number two, it cannot be censored. And number three, it can be used without ID.